How many can see a level 5 investors operates and thinks very differently from a level 2, 3? Yes? Very, very different. And that's how the pro does it. That's how the pro does it. Let me give you, is it okay if I give you a bonus before we go? Hello? Yes. Yeah, a bonus.
The king of high ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
So bonus money principle number 4 is act as if. Act as if. How many of you have Think and Grow Rich? I think most of us have Think and Grow Rich. Now notice it's not called Save and Grow Rich. Or be cheap and grow rich. It's called Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. You hear the conventional wisdom, waste not, want not, be tight, be frugal, cut out your credit cards, live below your means, don't drink that latte coffee in the morning. How many drink latte? How many drink Starbucks? Okay. They talk about, oh, you save a few dollars and you invest that in whatever, how many years, compound interest and make a shitload of money. How many heard a penny safe is a penny earned? Yes? Here's the problem. A penny safe is still just a fucking penny. It doesn't change anything. If that Starbucks coffee makes a difference, you're not earning enough with your skills. If that makes a difference. Now, for employee, it's okay. Because, again, the income is fixed. But for entrepreneurs like us, we're upgrading your skills, we're improving all the time. It's not how you get rich. You can't get rich, because I know some cheapskates in the room, I know that. I can see it from your face. I can tell. You can't get rich on the cheap. Listen to me. You can make maybe $100K a year, middle class, top 1% of the top 6% of the population. You can be frugal, cut away credit card, live below your means. Those are the people you read from Millionaire Next Door. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being the 0.1% in the population, not the top 6%. You don't get there by being cheap, because when you're cheap, you're frugal, you negotiate hard, nobody wants to do business with you. I'm known as being generous in business. That's why people want to work with me. They partner with me because I'm generous. I do a deal. Let's say I do a deal. I could take this much money. I always say, you know what, don't need to give me that much. Give me this much. I volunteer to take less. Everybody else would say, give me every fucking penny. When you take less, they feel good about the relationship. They come back and they do more deals. When business comes to you, it's much easier to do business. When you try to chase business, you have the reputation being like a cheapskate. Nobody wants to do business with you. It's very, very hard. You might think, oh, I got a great deal. I twist the guy's arm. I negotiated hard. Well, guess what? There's no second time. Do you want their reputation, or do you want the reputation? Well, I just did some business with Dan. I mean, he's a great guy. He's generous. You know, we make a lot of money together. Which reputation you want? It's very reputation. In other words, another way of saying it is what I call relational capital. Relational capital nowadays is worth more than actual capital. Because relational capital, you can generate infinite wealth with it. Infinite wealth with it. So most people save their way to bankruptcy. They save their way to bankruptcy. Now, I'm not talking about living off your credit cards or borrow money. I'm not talking about spending foolishly either. You should buy whatever you want as long as your income grows and as long as the gap. Remember the saving-investing ratio? As long as that keeps getting larger, instead of cutting up your credit card, living below your means and always feeling poor. I have an aunt in Hong Kong. Her whole life, like it is, you talk about cheap. I've never met a cheaper person in my life. Like when we have family dinner, when it's time to pay, she will like sneak to the bathroom. Every time when the bill, just 5 minutes before the bill comes, she's in the bathroom. And she's waiting. When it's all finished, all paid and all that stuff, and then she comes out. Every time. Every time. When I get like lucky money, I still remember, see? You know, my relatives give me $100, $200. He always gives me coins. Or a candy. Or a candy, right? Probably expired, who knows? Like, gifts from other people. Right? She's so cheap, and I look at her, and she's accumulating maybe a little bit of money, not even that a lot of money. I look at her, she is miserable. She's not happy. You see, sometimes these people are cheap, you see their face like, that's their face. Like stingy, like, haven't seen those people before. They're like that. Do you want to hang around with people like that? Hell no. But you can see from their face, they're like that. Fuck. Right? Get away from me, right? Shit. Right? I don't want that cheapness on me, man. Shit. It's true. It's how it works. Yeah. Instagram there. No cheapness on me, man. That's what I mean. You can't get rich on the cheap. It's very, very hard. But when you have the abundant mindset, instead of being tight-fisted, have the open palm approach and just give and have that abundant mindset. It's so easy. And you're not worried. It's very interesting how money works. You're not thinking about it. You don't worry about it. You're not needy. It just comes. It comes so fast. Seriously. Just take my word for it. When you can get to that point and say, I'm not thinking about it. I just want to do what is right. When you do the right thing with the right people for the right reason, money comes. Money it's believe me, making it, can you see, money making is actually not that hard. It's keeping and investing, that's the hard part. Making it, it's actually quite easy. You're good with sales, you're good with marketing, you can make some. Because most people suck at it. Most entrepreneurs don't know marketing, don't know sales, don't know much. I'll tell you one story before I go. When I was just getting started, many, many years ago, as a speaker, and sometimes I have to travel to different places to speak and to the airport. And I want to condition my mind to have that abundant mindset, the abundant mentality. And at the time, I was still living in Surrey. And I would, from Surrey to the airport, if I take a cab, at the time it would cost me about $60, $60, $70 or so. And one day I thought, what can I do to act as if, what is it? Act as if. To infuse myself with the feeling of wealth that I deserve a better life and upgrade my lifestyle. And I said, I'm going to get a limousine instead of a cab. Now, a limousine costs about $100, $110. So a cab is $60, a limo is like twice as much, $100, $110. Now, that extra $40, $50 doesn't matter. Hello? No. But let me ask you a question. Is there a difference going there in a cab versus a limousine? Yes. You bet there's a difference. There's a big difference. And I noticed when I'm in a limousine, when I'm in the back, and not the short, shitty ones, the long stretch ones. Just me, long stretch ones, right? And I was in there, was like in a cab, it's like, in a thing, and, in the water here, and then Fiji, and then you have the music going on. Like, this is kind of nice, right? And I can see when I take the cab, nobody looks at the car. When I take the limo, a lot of people look at the car, who is in the car. And I thought, that's interesting. And that confidence, that abundance, that whatever that thing is, that self-esteem, that carries me through when I get to the airport, when I get to the place, and before I speak, I found that it affects my performance. Because in my mind, maybe subconscious, when I got to the stage, I took a limousine to be here. And then I try, and I switch back to a cab. I felt so shitty. I sat in the cab, and then the driver kind of smelly. I got a stick of gum on here. Like, what the fuck is this? Where's my limo? Where is my limo? So from then on, I said, no more cab. No more cab. The limo becomes my new comfort. It becomes my new comfort. And I do everything I could I like this. I like this. And that's why I share with some of you last VEG, I said, next year my goal is to fly private. I hate the commercial lineup, all that security bullshit. I said, I want to fly private. Now, does flying private cost a lot of money? Is that outrageous amount of money? Absolutely. So I asked myself, instead of, I can't afford it, which is which is what most people do. I can't afford it. A resourceful person would ask, how can I afford it? Rich person would ask, how can I make it make me money? You see the different levels of thinking? So instead of saying, let me get to it. So instead of saying, I want to fly private, oh, I can't afford it, man, it's too expensive. Well, resourceful person was, well, how can I afford it? How can I do this? The rich person said, how can I make it make me money? So I came up with a plan. Look at the numbers. In order for me to fly private, I don't need to buy a plane. I can join a charter membership. And I calculate the numbers. I said, if I could do 10 speaking gigs next year, 10 speaking gigs, about one per month, okay? And if I get paid $15K per speaking gig, and the organization usually they pay for the combination, they pay for the flight. If I can negotiate in the first class flight with the money, I could fly private. So not only I'm flying private, I'm taking a vacation, because usually I'll stay a few days with Jenny, extra, and actually it makes me money. And I can fly private. Do you think after a while I fly private, I want to go back to that fucking Air Canada shit? Right? Right? Hell no! The fat dude next to me, right? Like, what the hell, man? Shit, lose some weight. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen no more, right? And but I want that to be my new comfort. And that's just a lesson here. Don't say I can't afford it. Say, well, how can I make it make me money? Same thing with my new home. It's a nice home. Now, my home, I can tell you, I'm transparent. I bought the home for $1.25 million earlier this year. Now, probably it's gone up $400,000 or $500K. Now, it's a liability. However, rich person, how can I make it make me money? By getting the house, I eliminate all the outside meetings I have to do. So I calculated my earning per hour. If I can get one more productive day per month, then more than pays for the house. So I actually make the thing make me money. Now, could I have gotten a bigger house? I could have bought a $2-3 million home. But then again, I'm not following my principle of saving my percentage. I don't need to be foolish with my money. My house is nice, but it's not like super $5 million home. It's a best home for me, not for everybody else. You got it? It's just the ideal home for me. It's a nice home, 4,300 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. It's enough for me. It's a nice home, no complaint. But from there, I can make it into an asset. So it's all about this. So for some people, it's liability. For me, I work from home, I save time. I don't have to go to the gym. I have the basement I can work out. Save me money on going to the gym. Save money on gym membership. I have a karaoke system. Save money going to karaoke. No, I calculated. Because my karaoke money is $2,000 a year, right? I calculate all that shit. Yes, I could charge. You guys, come and fucking $20 an hour, right? Turn it a money-making thing, right? And then I get some alcohol. Price it up. That's what I mean, right? You see the difference in thinking? That's what I want you to get. Don't just say, I can't afford it. How can I make it make me money? How can I make it make me money? It's all just a simple shift. There's a great quote I like. The mind once stretched by a new idea never returned to its original dimensions. Here's my quote. A wallet once expanded can never retract to its original state. Once you get used to living a certain lifestyle, you do whatever you have to do to continue living that lifestyle. Yes? Yes. That's what I mean. So act as if you're already wealthy, and then you surely become wealthy. Act as if you have unshakable confidence, then people will surely have confidence in you. Act as if you're a leader and people will follow you. And act as if you're already a tremendous success, and then you will become successful. Okay, thank you very much. Now, what you just saw is a presentation that I did to a group of entrepreneurs. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Share with me your thought. And if you have any questions, comment below. Because in the future, I'm going to take some of these questions, your questions, and make a video out of it. Hey, if your question is good enough, I might just make a video like this and answer. And don't forget to hit subscribe, click on subscribe, turn on the notification, click thumbs up, If you want to watch some of my other videos, click on the left. Right there. Go for it. Let's do it.